I look into my youth as if it were a crystal ball, with perfect clarity, I wish, but no, it's all kind of squished at the corners and distorted, distilled into the lessons that I chose to take away from them, and those I can remember with a picture-perfect sharpness, while the rest just kind of blurs into the background, unimportant. I see my friends' faces cracking up at stupid jokes, their laughter and nervous giggling tickling my skin like welcome dewdrops after a too hot night. I was so young and happy I might have glowed with misty light, like a bad Photoshop filter. That's how the memory looks to me now. Far away and fake somehow, long ago, when that was how people edited their snapshots of vacations to warm places, and I would cringe and laugh out loud at their lack of imagination. And now I cringe looking back without laughter at my own lack of empathy of everything. How I would judge people based on vacations, implications, overheard conversations about their boys, their makeup and their hair, and the silly teenage things they did in their despair to just be liked. So yeah, I was obviously so much better because I liked myself even less than they did. And where they tried to conceal it with their powders and their creams, I just let myself feel it and denied with all my might my dreams to be accepted like I thought they were. I would have sold my soul for that. I would have sold it in a heartbeat had I found anyone willing to pay. They say crystal doesn't crack, but if it did, this globe would shatter in my hands, this manipulated picture of my so-called glory days and my happy, glowing face. Whoever started the spreading of that hideous lie, because I have never heard a string of words less true except for I am not like other girls. In truth, my high school days coincided with my emo phase, collided with my catchphrase. I'm so random, just like other girls. In fact, exactly like a lot of them, just not the ones that I chose to envy from afar. The ones who had it all, but nothing in their brains except for eyeshadow and disdain. There was no way they knew my pain, or were even smart enough to understand that the world was a fucked up place, where they would only get their way because of their pretty face. And God, I was so fucking bitter. Over and over again, I told myself the same sob story about how they judged me because I was different. I am not like them, I told myself with reluctant pride and everyone who wanted to hear. I am not like them because they are as empty as I feel, as pretty as I want to be, as insecure as I refuse to see them. I will not be them because damn, I hate myself just fine the way I am. It's embarrassing how long I deceived myself this way. How naive I was, how I believed that I was right because they told me love your neighbor like you love yourself. But also never love yourself. Never love your chubby thighs, your frizzy hair, your clothing size, and definitely never love your fellow girls, especially the ones with perfect, well-behaving girls. They are your rivals, not your allies. You must never fraternize with your sisters, or else you might find out they're actually not that different after all. But I have grown and I have learned, and today I yell with unembarrassed pride, I am exactly like other girls. I am like the pretty ones who can pull off any shade of lipstick, who add a perfect flick to their eyeliner every time before they go out to break hearts and get shit done. I am like the ones who shrug into a sweatshirt after a long day and drift away with a good book and a cup of tea. I am like the ones who stride their way through busy streets in killer heels, the ones who overeat and feel as if they broke a law, the ones who map out every single flaw, the ones who sit inside, too scared to be exposed to life in all its overwhelming glory. I am like every other girl, and I'm not sorry.